Alright guys, so we don't often do the double upload. Anytime we do, it's usually for a reason, and what we have here, I mean, it's pretty obvious by the damn title of the video. Final Fantasy VII Remake is currently on sale in Australia. And we're not talking about some like shady deal behind the counter at some game shop with your friend or whatever. We're talking, you can go to EB Games right now in Australia, the Australian equivalent of GameStop, and just buy a copy of the game. It's not like, EB Games accidentally put the game out early on the shelves and people bought some copies. Like, they're straight up promoting it. They're selling it. Like, the release date on a lot of these Australian websites for the game is April 1st for some reason. Not to mention the EB Games Australian Twitter account literally changed their profile to Final Fantasy VII Remake. The header and the damn profile picture. Like, they are super hard promoting this game right now. And there's a couple of obvious questions here, but the first one being, how the fuck is this possible? How are they allowed to do this? Like, when we go back, like, 2 uploads ago, where we talked about Square Enix, dropping early copies to Europe and Australia, I even said in that video that they're most likely talking about if you buy directly from them, because they say some people might get the game early, right? And not to spoil it for other people. I even said in that video that if a retailer were to get it, you're not going to be able to buy it. You're still going to have to wait until April 10th, right? It's everything I said in that video. I'm just confused by this because it's multiple stores. It's not just EB Games, right? It's the other one we looked at, like JB Hi-Fi or whatever. Like, they're doing it as well. They're promoting the game. They're selling the game right now. They have a release date of April 1st. I'm assuming they had to have got the go-ahead from Square Enix for this, right? It's not a coincidence that multiple stores just started selling the game. And check this shit out too, man. People are streaming the game right now on Twitch. Like, right now, you can hop on over to Twitch and watch somebody play this game. And the other obvious question here is, what the hell is Square Enix going to do about this, man? Because I'm assuming they gave these stores the go-ahead, because it's like a super crazy coincidence that these stores would just start selling the game at the exact same time. But regardless of whether or not that is the case, the point is we have an entire country now where you can just buy, people can buy the game. Like, anybody, any random person can walk into an EB Games right now, or JB Hi-Fi, or whatever other stores are selling the game, and just buy a copy. This isn't just, a certain percentage of people receiving the game in the mail early. Square Enix made the decision to send copies to Europe and Australia ahead of the release, far ahead of the release. And look where we're at now. And I've sort of blamed Square Enix in the past for, people getting copies of the game early, things getting spoiled, this, that, and the other, and some people get upset with me. Can you possibly defend them now? This is 1,000% their fault. They chose to send these copies to an entire country, 2 different countries, a whole continent and shit. They chose to send the game early to these locations. And they somehow expect thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of people to play this game and just, I guess, not spoil it for the next 2 weeks or something. How absurd. And look, I've said in the past, I'm not worried about spoilers. I don't seek them out. I don't want them to happen. But if things get spoiled for me, it's not the biggest deal ever. I'll still enjoy it. What I'm pissed off about is them dropping the ball so fucking hard this close to release. We're talking, dude, I've been following this game for 5 years, bro. And just the last years when we finally started getting information, it's ramping up, and the game's finally almost here. We are just under 2 weeks until the game's coming out. And people already have it in their hands, and they're streaming it on Twitch. And it sucks, dude. It just fucking sucks. I know I'm kind of all over the place, cursing more, rambling and shit, dude. It sucks so much. I don't know what the options here. Like, they pretty much have to drop the game globally now, right? Like, how do you allow other countries, like an entire country, to just sell the game, and everybody else around the world just gotta wait? What I'm really curious about is if Square Enix is even going to respond to this, if they're even, like, aware of it. I'm sure they're aware of it, but, like, if they gave them the go-ahead, or if these stores just kind of took it upon themselves to start selling the games. Anyways, dude, I don't know. The video's longer than I want it to be. I just kind of wanted to inform everybody about it, and if I keep going, I'm just going to keep rambling and complaining. I don't know. I just wanted to let you guys know that the game is very much out there. We're not talking about a small percentage of people anymore. We're talking thousands at this point, at least. And even more as the days go by. So regardless, that's the video, my dudes. I pass off to you. Just what are your thoughts, and how do you think Square Enix is going to handle this? Either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys already want to stay updated with more Final Fantasy VII Remake content. Turn on notifications. Follow me on Twitter at @dashingdavid. I have a Discord. Links to my social networks are in the description and in the outro. Later, guys. Give me forever for a while, give me forever for a while. Quit acting like